In ancient Greece, there lived a man named Diogenes who was known for his unconventional lifestyle and his radical ideas. He was a philosopher who belonged to the school of Cynicism, which taught that the key to happiness and freedom was to live a simple and self-sufficient life, free from material possessions and societal expectations. Diogenes was born in Sinope, a city on the coast of the Black Sea, around the year 412 BCE. He was the son of a money changer, but he rejected the wealth and comfort that his family could have provided him. Instead, he chose to live a life of poverty and simplicity. He believed that true happiness could only be found by living in harmony with nature and rejecting the artificiality of civilized society. When he was a young man, Diogenes traveled to Athens, the intellectual center of the ancient world, in search of wisdom and truth. He quickly became known for his sharp wit, his biting sarcasm, and his willingness to challenge the ideas of the rich and powerful. He wandered the streets of Athens, engaging in debates with other philosophers and mocking their pretensions and hypocrisy. But what truly set Diogenes apart was his living arrangements. While most philosophers of his time lived in modest homes or even palaces, Diogenes chose to make his home in a large ceramic barrel. This barrel, which he called his house, was his only possession. He kept no money, no clothes, and no furniture. He ate and slept in the barrel, exposed to the elements and the gaze of passers-by. Despite his lack of material possessions, Diogenes was a deeply philosophical thinker. He believed that the key to happiness lay in living a life of virtue and self-reliance. He saw wealth and power as sources of corruption and misery, and he urged his followers to reject them in favor of a life of simplicity and austerity. One day, Alexander the Great, the most powerful ruler of his time, came to visit Diogenes. He found the philosopher basking in the sun outside his barrel, surrounded by a small group of followers. Alexander, impressed by Diogenes' courage and independence, asked him if there was anything he could do for him. Despite his radical ideas and his disdain for convention, Diogenes became a respected figure in Athens. People admired his courage, his honesty, and his refusal to compromise his principles. He was a thorn in the side of the rich and powerful, but he was also a source of inspiration to those who sought a deeper understanding of the world and their place in. Eventually, Diogenes grew old and infirm. He knew that his time on earth was coming to an end, but he faced death with the same courage and dignity that had characterized his life. As he lay on his deathbed, surrounded by his followers, he smiled and said, "When I die, bury me face down, for in death as in life, I want to look my enemies in the eye." And so, when Diogenes passed away, his followers honored his final wish. They buried him face down, with his eyes open, so that he could continue to defy convention and challenge the powerful even in death. And though his barrel may have been empty, his legacy lived on, inspiring future generations to question authority, seek truth, and live a life of courage and integrity. The teachings of Diogenes are waiting to be explored. Step into the world of ancient cynicism and let his radical ideas inspire your journey towards a life of simplicity and integrity. Start your philosophical journey today and let the wisdom of the past guide your future. Subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media, and stay tuned for more captivating stories from the world of ancient philosophy. Your journey begins now.